and a former colleague of mine, when she returned to the workforce after her maternity leave, on the first day she was told by her boss, holiday is over, now get back to work. Unsurprisingly, the male boss at the time did not have any offspring. I'm sure better sense prevailed later on when he did. But what can be done to address this issue? I feel that it's important to sensitize co workers towards women who are pregnant or have delivered and have come back from maternity leave. It's important to give these women a little bit of flexibility to be able to carry out their duties. Um what is the reason? I myself was in a huge dilemma after my maternity leave got over on how I'll get back to work. I think one of the major reasons for this is a lack of support system in place. Fortunately, I have a husband who takes care of my daughter while I'm at work, but many women do not have that support system. We need to have a support system in place. We need to sensitize co workers, and we need to make these women feel that they are part of the workplace as much as their as much as their male counterparts. I'm sorry, I have a cold and a cough. We need to bridge this discrimination, this divide between men and women, also in terms of pay. In all countries, even in advanced countries across the world, males are paid much more as compared to their female counterparts for the same jobs. And this needs to end. We need to have pay parity as well, both for males as well as female workers. And I feel the biggest obstacle, the biggest charade that is played on us as women, as is that we're told that you are a superwoman, you can do it all. This is a charade, I feel, to make us overexert ourselves and not be able to take care of ourselves. This pressure that is put on us, saying that you can do it all, which means that you're supposed to take care of the home duties as much as of the work related responsibilities when you are at the job. And it's okay to take a step back, to take care of yourself, to give yourself time, to believe that it's okay if you can't do it all at the same time. You can delegate, you can take a step back, and you can take care of yourself. And women need to be made to feel wanted, to feel important enough to be able to take informed decisions about themselves, and to be able to join back to work after giving birth. And we are talking about gender equality here, but in this particular case, men do not give birth. Men do not have to go through this entire process. So it is okay if you treat women above men, because women give birth to a mini human, a tiny human, and it's okay if you give them that extra love, that extra care. I believe there is a paucity of time, so I won't take much more of your time. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to present my views here, to Harbeen Arora ma'am and her entire team for this well organized event. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Very well said, Rupashri. Being a mother is such a beautiful experience for a woman. Sometimes it's like your rebirth, because the physical process, of course, one goes through. There is a mental process attached to it as well. There is something called postpartum depression. Emotionally, it is a very telling experience for a woman. And also, of course, it's a very beautiful experience for a woman giving birth. to another human being. It's it's a gift that God has, the Almighty has granted to women and women alone, and they need to be really nurtured, cherished, cared during the period and after birth. It is very, very important. And another very important aspect is the workforce. Women all over the world are working. The preset gender roles that were defined, that men were the sole breadwinners and women were staying at home, the hunters and the gatherers, has changed slightly. Women have come out into the workforce and are working, and it is important to be working, I think. It is very, very important. I myself have researched and worked with the International Labour Organization. So I understand her point of view. Women as multitaskers is no mean feat. We are supposed to run homes, we are supposed to take care of the family, we have to be caregivers, we have to also earn, perform. You cannot not be working and not perform and just say, okay, my child is not well today or I have to be home. You still have deadlines, you still have agendas, you still have reports to present. So for a woman, I can imagine, because it's like that with me also. I have one hand, it could be, you could be cooking, with another you could be writing. So we are like, the Indian goddesses, Devi, they show has multiple hands, it's something like that. We are, of course, great multitaskers, and we are expected to be super women. It is not easy. So in today's day and age. So Rupashri, you have come out with a few aspects of this, and thank you so much for bringing out this major difference between, especially in the world of work. And from the side, in the Women Economic Forum, I would like to present you this iconic woman creating a better world for all. Rupashri Nair, please come forward. I would like to give you this award on the behalf of the Women Economic Forum. We are drawing towards the close of this session. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your patience listening. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for moderating.
My pleasure.